Their aura is unequal.
Well, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Or whatever. And make it a little more raspy, and I follow directions.
Their contents are legendary.
That little sheet you see is his concept drawing.
Their attitude is embraced. Tune in to one of the most up-and-rising kaiju-sized groups within our community. So go ahead and watch all of their creative content, including that of the Raw Attitude live interview, where they have special guests ranging from actors, directors, toy creators, artists, and many, many more. You can also find them on multiple of other social media platforms, ranging from Instagram, TikTok, X, Facebook. You could even sit back and watch your favorite classic monster movie and even watch us go through one of the most iconic games on Twitch. Featuring your hosts, Eric Stolp, Adrian Settle, Joe Myers, Samson West, Jordan Adorno. They are the Monsters with Attitude.
What's going on, listeners with Attitude? Welcome to another live and in living color MWA presents Let's Talk. Bite that pillow because we're going in raw. How is everybody? Now, Eric, get your mind out of the gutter. I know what you're doing. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you, my brothers from other mothers, from joining me going down the line. As always, Mr. Stalapi Poppy, the legendary bearded kaiju himself, Mr. Eric Stolp. It's like stop with an L. What's going on, buddy? How are you?
I'm doing good. It's been just a little over a week removed from Godzilla Day, or at least our Godzilla Day. Just a lot of stuff has been going on, honestly. It seems like just a avalanche of news just kind of hit, and just lots to talk about. So I'm excited, and glad to be here, man. So
right on. The man who's destined to forever travel west, allergic to going east, Mr. Samson West. Sammy boy, what's going on, man? How are you?
Oh, just being the best of the West. Yeah, I'm here. I'm ready to talk about the past. I mean, since Godzilla Day is news, so we have 2 weeks of stuff built up. So yeah,
for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy show. Mm-hmm. And of course, last but most certainly not least, the man who never settles for anything but the best, the conductor of the Godzilla train, a choo-choo, Mr. Adrian Settle. What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing great, Joe. We got, as you mentioned, we got a lot of news this weekend.
Yes, we do.
We'll see how much of it I'm going to get. I'm very curious.
Yes. Let's see how much our wallets cries. And also, I want to talk about the Monarch Legacy of Monsters trailer that just came out. Maybe there was a gentleman in our Facebook group, Ryan, who kind of started a conversation. So I want to make sure that we touch on that in a little bit. But first, before we jump into the topics, let's say hello to the chat joining us here. Monster Kid Corey. He goes, I'm here, and he's ready to take it raw.
Oh, my God.
I love it, Corey. Michael84 says, good afternoon. What's going on, buddy? How are you? We're never gentle, Corey. We're never gentle. DJC, hey, yo. What's going on, buddy? He says it's the MWA. Oscar, of course. Many news and so much to talk about. Yes, Oscar.
I know what he's excited about.
And of course, the ever faithful of the past several weeks, man. We dig it. Baka, what's going on?
Frank, what's going on, man?
Joining us. Yes, Frank. I guess I shouldn't say Baka. I should say
Frank from Japan.
Yes.
Yes.
Frank, what part of Japan are you in? Are you in Tokyo itself or outskirts or whereabouts? Moving down the line, we got Alex Andrew. Hello, buddy.
Andrew.
Hello.
Yes, the big four, the realest Godzilla fans in the MWA room, right here. We got the MWA for life. All right.
I'm the W.
Yes, sir. Yes, you are, Mr. Alex.
Yes, we're all brothers from other mothers. We all do have the same father. It is true. It's correct.
It's true. True. You never know, but it's true.
The Lord.
DJC says Joe the Bandai Jesus. Man, I could only be so lucky. Eric the Bandai Pro.
I want a little
Samson of the West. And Adrian the Omega Beast. Hey, how'd you know that's his little pet name? The Omega Beast. Varzilla, what's up, G fans? What's going on, Varzilla?
I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back.
Yes, in a minute.
In a minute.
Monster Kid Corey says Monarch Legacy of Kongs. Yes. That's
well,
for real. For real.
Yokohama, very nice.
Yes,
awesome.
That's right. And I mispronounced it last time. What did I say? I said something really stupid when I tried to pronounce it, and y'all were like, "You mean Yokohama?" I said,
yeah. You did say that, didn't you?
I said something very wrong, and y'all were like, "You mean Yokohama?" Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said.
Oh gosh,
like Yokohara or something.
Last but at least he wasn't first this week, which is third. Nathaniel, what's going on, Nathaniel? He says hi, Gamera.
Nathaniel.
Seeing Godzilla fight Gamera fighting each other is crazy. I love them both, and I would rather see them hug and team up for sure. Actresses in Monarch are hot damn sexy. Amen, Nathaniel.
Well, somebody had to say it.
Monster Kid Corey says Yokohama is where they keep the gaijins so they don't pollute the rest of glorious Edo. I have no idea if that's true or not, but okay. I don't know, man. Let's see. I think Frank's gonna fly to Canada, and those are gonna be fighting words. But thank you everybody in the chat for tuning in. Frank and Corey, they're gonna be duking it out here on the MWA channel, I think, after that. All right, guys, we have a lot to talk about, so let's get to it. First and foremost, are we doing slide 1 or slide 2?
Whatever one you want to pick, man. Go after it.
Let's do slide 1. I figured. So, starting off with what Nathaniel brought up, Gamera has officially landed in Gigabash, premiering November 20th, which is this Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday? Thursday?
There's the 16th.
Thursday.
That's pretty big news. Getting them crossed over. We kind of touched on this the other week, so I'll keep this a little bit brief. Eric, what do you have any other thoughts or different thoughts than what we kind of touched on the other week?
No, not much. Just obviously we get to see now Gamera's companion, that's going to be joining him in this DLC is Giron. So of course that's kind of, I think, the fan favorite, and I think kind of the one that we obviously thought was going to be. That was the one that kind of stole the show when the anime came out. Honestly, that was the one episode that was all the buzz, honestly. So glad to see him. Glad he's jumping around using his big knife head and slicing up other kaiju. But yeah, it seems great. It's awesome. Love that Gamera's getting this love, this focus. I'm glad that Gigabash made this deal with what's the what's the company name? Why am I blanking?
Kawakita?
Kawakita?
Not Kawakita. Kawakita. No.
Honda.
No.
Toyota.
No.
Nissan.
Wasabi.
Oh my god.
Teriyaki Fushi.
That company were able to make a deal and get this in there. So that's really great. Great for all the Gigabash players and all the basically gamers overall.
Let's just say the lines.
Kanakawa, thank you. Kanakawa, good job. Thank you, good job.
Showing
yes,
up late to show Eric up. I love it.
Oh my
Leslie.
God, could not convey what I wanted to say. Jesus.
Fake fan.
Good
Fake
Lord.
fan. I agree.
It's okay.
Oh my God.
I agree. Yes.
So, but yeah, it's going to be great for all you gamers.
Nintendo.
Looking forward to it, and maybe we'll see it on the MWA Twitch channel gaming. Maybe we'll see Gamera and Giron fight the other kaiju. So stay tuned.
Word. Adrian, anything you want to throw in that we didn't touch on last week?
No, nothing extra special. I do like that they use this Gamma Rebirth as the models for Gigabash. That actually fits really well with the style Gigabash is, and the way they kind of fight each other in the anime also. So it's gonna be kind of cool to be able to see them in Gigabash. And
not enough.
Not, Lord have mercy. I don't know how much more he wants us to have, but okay. But no, I'm excited for this. Whenever I can, I'm definitely gonna get the DLC so I can play as our favorite turtle, Gam Gam. Can't wait.
Gam Gam. Sammy, what about you?
Oh, haven't touched this one in a while. The last time that I played it, I believe it was the 4 MWA bros minus Joe here. Yeah, we played some Gigabash together. It's a very basic whack 'em, smack 'em, sock 'em, rock 'em kaiju game. It's not as elaborate as, let's say, Save the Earth or anything. But this crossover, it's a nice little touch, a nice little, just neat little thing for the fans. And I do like that it's gear on, and specifically this one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the present that Eric got for me. Hey, y'all, nobody can see me.
Lewis, what's going on, man?
Lewis.
It's the one Gamera figure that I got gifted by our loving 6 foot everything Hungarian member here.
Hungarian.
What is he? Isn't that what he?
He's Norwegian.
Right. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, Irish. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't really have much else to say that you guys haven't already said. I think it's cool that Gamera and Giron are going to be a part of this franchise, and this Gigabash universe continues to grow. You know, we now have games where you can play as Godzilla and some of his characters, but also Ultraman and some of his, and now Gamera and some of his. So I think it's amazing. I hope they continue to have success and continue to expand. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit surprised that they actually went with Giron and not with Gauss, but I understand why they did. So hopefully this DLC is popular, and maybe they do a wave 2 and we can get Gauss and Virus and
Ziga,
some of the others. So yeah. All right, moving on because we got a lot to talk about. I think the big news this week, as far as non-collectible stuff, was the release of the trailer of Monarch: Legacy of Monsters Season 2. And the day before they released this trailer, they also showed a little behind-the-scenes clip with Kurt Russell showing that he will be returning to the franchise, which I think is amazing. And, some little glimpses of some new creatures like this thing right here. Eric, did you get a chance to watch this trailer? And if so, what did you think about the trailer?
Actually, I just watched it as you guys were talking because it's just over a minute teaser trailer. So you got enough time to kind of get it done, muted myself and everything. So I did just see it. Looks great. Looks appealing. Yeah, like you said, there is new monsters. Had this kind of a kraken octopus kind of guy. That's kind of cool. Had some squid-like monsters that come out of the beach that were kind of hiding there, kind of attack some surfers. And just, it looks like it's going to be focused on Kong. I don't think a lot of us were necessarily surprised to see this or hear this because obviously what we got at the ending of the first season, and I think what they even said before is that this might be a focus on Kong a little bit more. It's fine. I'm fine with it. It's it is what it is. I just love all this new kaiju content that we're getting. I'm not going to shame it just because it's all Kong, because there's a story to be told, from Kong, because there was a gap between the movies and this particular series. So they're just kind of filling in the gaps from what's going on. So that's really great to see. Love that Kurt Russell is back. I'm glad to see that. Me personally, my opinion is that the older cast, or the ones that were in the past, were the better cast of the two that they were doing. It was better. It was more memorable, and I think the acting just was leaps and bounds, honestly, compared to the younger cast. Which, nothing against them, I get it, but it was just more appealing for me with that older cast kind of thing. So I'm happy that he's back, which I kind of think we kind of assumed he would be, because it's not like he died. He just got stuck in the in-between kind of thing. So, but yeah, I'm excited for it. I think we've been waiting a while for at least a teaser of this to let us know what's going on here. And honestly, it's right around the corner for us in February. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Well, you actually just brought it up. That was going to be one of the points that I was going to make, is that this is coming a lot sooner than what we all expected, and it looks like the wait will be very short. February 27th is, I believe, the release date, where the rumors and speculation online was that it was going to actually be next fall. I can't help but wonder if maybe that got pushed up a little bit because of the release of Minus Zero, as to not conflict with that. But Adrian, what are your thoughts?
I'm pretty excited about this. I actually did like season 1 of Monarch. It wasn't the absolute best, but it was entertaining. And of course, having a little bit more Kong, with him not having nearly as much notoriety as Godzilla, is nice to see too. And I know that some people who are fake kaiju fans who aren't here today hate Kong and probably hated this trailer and everything about it. But I'm really curious on what direction they take this, because Kong, there's a lot more nuances to Kong that you can explore here in the show. I'm very curious on exactly what story they're going to tell us with this.
For sure. Frank says that he didn't hear much of any filming in Tokyo area, so interested to see where this season takes place. Us as well. I really hope that that's one thing they continue from the first season, how it kind of seemed like they traveled around the globe. I like that. I don't necessarily think these movies need to be contained in one area. I think they're too big for that, so I would love to see it kind of be a spectacle like that. Sammy,
I just literally watched it while Eric was talking. Yeah, exactly. I knew about the original teaser, which was just like 20 seconds, a glimpse of the surfer dudes being attacked by what looked like sea leeches or like little sea urchin monster or something. Okay, so my immediate reaction after seeing it, that was interesting and cool, and I like the Kraken, whatever the hell it was, Skyla looking thing. Kind of had the Skyla looking arms, but this thing, it's got to be more of a sea dwelling creature for of some kind. Yeah, Kong is we saw no Godzilla in the trailer whatsoever, so we gotta this one's gonna be all about the king of Kongness, and it will be interesting to see where his story happens here, because this takes place. God, when did the first season take place? It was before or after King of the Monsters? Was it before King of the Monsters?
Yeah,
it was before.
Yeah.
Well, with the Kong story, we kind of just got him thrown into the mix immediately with Godzilla versus Kong. It was just boom, it solidified that he is on Skull Island. There's an enclosure. He has a relationship with this kid, and there was nothing that they didn't really develop too much between Kong being on Skull Island from the 70s, the film that he starred in, and then Godzilla versus Kong. So to get a little bit more development of Kong's character instead of him just being all of a sudden, oh yeah, he's just solidified in the MonsterVerse as far as the beginning of Godzilla versus Kong is concerned. To be able to like build up to him being enclosed on Skull Island and his relationship with Monarch and see like all that stuff. And yeah, it's going to be cool to get some more Kong backstory because he seems to be, even though the Godzilla franchise started as Godzilla, can we be honest here and say that Kong has kind of been the main character of the MonsterVerse as far as the movies are concerned? Like he seems to be the heavy hitter and honestly more screen time. He seems to be the fan favorite for some people. I'm not saying that for me, but yeah, it seems like
one of the things I find interesting in this trailer is with this shot right here of Kong is he doesn't have the fake tooth. So this is happening at the very least before the New Empire, which is great. That's actually what I wanted. I wanted them to fill in some of these gaps between the movies. I think that's the route to go, is to explore that universe that way. I'm sorry, Sammy, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. It's absolutely fine. Well, from my understanding of the timeline from the first season is that this is like right after King of the Monsters. So this takes place between King of the Monsters and versus Kong. So that's why he doesn't have the fake tooth yet. So it's absolutely going to be, this might be before Godzilla and Kong's first meetup. So I doubt Godzilla's going to be in it because this is supposed to take place before versus Kong 2021. That was supposed to be their first. You think so? Do you think they're going to see each other though? Because 2021 was supposed to be.
No, I don't think they're going to see each other.
I think they'll see each other.
Yeah, that was the first time they butted heads. So.
No, I don't think they'll see each other, but I do think that. Well, actually, I take that back. If they do, it might set up to why Godzilla hunted Kong so fastly and so viciously.
Why he was just so like hell bent on this month.
Mm-hmm. Like maybe something I don't know what, but
their first brawl before their epic brawl. Mm-hmm. Also, as Eric stated, hell yeah, Kurt Russell's back. He's out of the void, the upside down, the in between, all the different random interdimensional space names. And you nailed it, Eric. The older cast was better, and I'm assuming you mean by when they were young in the 50s, not like them actually being older, like Wyatt Russell / Kurt Russell, like those characters. Is that what you meant? Or do you mean actual old Kurt Russell?
Yeah,
well, I agree.
No. Like, Mm-hmm.
Wyatt Russell / Kurt Russell, their characters were more entertaining and interesting than the hipster kids that starred in the modern day part of the film.
Oh, for sure.
Season. Yeah, the hipster kid thing, it was not as appealing. But the 50s and the no, we had. I mean, come on, we had the creation of Monarch. That was cool. We had the founders of Monarch and its creation back in the 50s, and that was what stood out. And Wyatt Russell, Kurt Russell, epic team up. What a perfect casting. Actual son and father playing the same dude. Just good stuff. I'll need to watch the first season again. I only binged it the first time when it came out because I got like the free trial at Apple TV and I watched it all the way through as quick as I could.
Yeah, I haven't watched it too.
And now that I have my very legal sources, I can watch it again and not have to pay for anything.
Well, I think too, with what we've seen thus far, it seems like it's going to be very focused on Skull Island. That's why I think it's going to be very heavy with Kong. And I think that's why we didn't, I think what Frank said, why he didn't hear about any like filming in Japan is because I think you're going to be using any of that kind of stuff. They're kind of more tropical area. And I do think that they will mix in Godzilla. I think even Nathaniel mentioned that at the very end of this trailer, you do hear Godzilla's roar. So it's not like they're completely getting rid of him. I just think he's just going to be sprinkled in there sporadically. But I think the focal point is, when they got out of the in-between and they arrived on Skull Island in the present. I think that's kind of like the hot spot where they're going to try to get back and help Kurt Russell come back to the present. So they're going to focus on that with that base. And they're just, and Kong's going to be around. Obviously, we have this new Kraken octopus, Odaku kind of creature that's going to be around, which is kind of pretty cool. Kind of the nice little connecting the dots there. So I think it's going to be very focused around Skull Island mainly. Just, what I've seen.
Now, wasn't there a time jump? Like, season 1 it started in 2015, and when they came out of the in-between, they arrived in 2019. Wasn't that the time jump?
17, I thought, or 18.
Oh, 17.
I have to rewatch it. I think it's 2017 or 18, but I know it was a jump. You read about that?
Yeah, let me see.
Leslie actually brings up a cool point here. A great storyline in this season could be what happened to the 17 plus Titans that were shown or mentioned in King of the Monsters. Maybe this season is them getting defeated and or killed by either Godzilla and Kong, which could also explain why Godzilla and Kong have such a visceral reaction in GVK, because they're the last two alphas left, and Godzilla can sense that Kong had left Skull Island to deal with a couple of the kaiju that were released in King of the Monsters, but couldn't get his hands on them because Kong retreated back to Skull Island too fast. So I don't know. That could be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Adrian, you were right. It was just a 2-year time jump. It started in 2015 and they time jumped to 2017. So this should take place before King of the I don't know what time.
No, it'll take place before King of the Monsters. You're right.
Yep.
Who knows? One thing I will say is that there is a lot of story that they could tell. There's a lot of canon material that is kind of ambiguous or left unanswered, that could really lead to some interesting stories this season, and I'm excited. I will say I do agree with Monster Kid Corey to a small extent that the Kong hate is a little much. I'm definitely not a fan of Kong. However, I will say this: I think that it's justifiable in the sense of the last 2 movies have been very heavy Kong stories, and for people, like speaking for myself, who aren't really Kong fans, I'm a Godzilla fan who happens to watch Kong stuff because he's involved in it, and just hang on. When everything is all about Kong, it leaves you wanting for Godzilla. And I just think that maybe the stories need to be a little bit more balanced, so that way Godzilla isn't just there to shoot heat rays. There's more story to tell there.
Yeah.
The show.
And
I wasn't putting my finger up to talk. I was saying I agree with that. That's what I was saying.
And I do wonder if this Kraken looking thing is the creature from
Skull.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. We got the Ultraman Live. Is this no, this is the figure arts. Did Jordan send this in?
No, I didn't.
I think it was.
Oscar,
it was.
Oscar put it in the group.
Yeah, Oscar put it in the group.
Okay. I don't know much about this. Does somebody know?
So basically, what it is that they're showing off the new figure arts of Ultraman Max right here, as you see. He's finally getting a figure, which is great. When Oscar posted this in the group, I actually commented and said, Max is one of the Ultramen that is overlooked all the time. He doesn't get a lot of focus or hype or attention, honestly. And Max is actually one of my favorite series, me personally. So I really do enjoy Max overall. So it's good to see that finally, after all this time, is getting a figure. So that's really great. I do love that. I do dig that he is getting a little bit of focus, but a little bit long overdue. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So.
Gee willikers, Max, gorge.
And then the other one, though, I think the slide before this was help me out, Oscar. This is Ultraman. He's one of the newer ones. I can't remember because there's so dang many. It could be Trigger.
There are so many.
But this is I don't think it's Trigger. Oh God. Help us out, Oscar. I know you know. I can't remember his freaking name, but he's one of the newer generation Ultraman that has had a season within the last couple of years. I don't remember who it is actually.
Nobody wants to ask.
They're getting they're getting a figure for this new Ultraman also. So that's basically just kind of showing off the new reveals of the two. Oh, Ginga. Okay.
God, they're just pulling names out of nowhere.
It's Ultraman Ginga and Victory Hybrid. Okay. Oh, so yeah, when he powers up and whatnot. Okay, and he gets his new form, color scheme, what have you, kind of thing. So that's
right. Yeah, when he powers up and gets his new form. Yeah.
Yeah, Samson.
Yeah.
Adrian, what do you think? You gonna get any of these?
No, I'm not. Of course, I know I'm not a huge Ultraman fan. I do like Ultraman a lot, but not enough to get figures.
He's not too thrilled about it either.
No, he's not.
It's cute. Yeah, mine. Yeah, just astounding no. So there,
he's an angry kaiju.
Theo's very upset right now. My apologies.
Yes, he's very bold
about Ultraman. Yeah.
Seems to be a no for most. I don't think it's very cool that they're doing all of this, but I'm not really big into the articulated figures. That's just not really my thing.
I'll say the detail from what I can see here looks nice. It's not bad or anything. I just have no reference for it at all. Yeah. How many are there? There was that big lineup in the beginning. It looks like there was like 10.
Yeah. That's just the figures, Samson. That's not even all the series. Yeah. So like,
no, I know that. I'm just saying how many. That's what I wasn't even referencing the series. Yeah, how many figures are coming out with this lineup? I'm guessing this is all new Ultraman stuff, like new seasons, new movies, all newer versions of him. Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Not necessarily. There are some Heisei, if you will. There is some, after Heisei, then they have New Generation, which is like today's Ultraman going on. So it's a combination of several different.
So
right. Yay for people that like this. Yay.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Sammy, the detail's great. It's, and like Eric said, some of the a little bit more obscure Ultraman getting noticed and getting some love. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's probably a no for me, but I think it's really amazing that people that are a fan of this will get it.
Yeah,
that smiles to you, Sammy. I think that the big news, personally, this past week has been from X Plus. We are getting a 30 centimeter Godzilla 98 or Zilla figure, if you will. This is awesome. I absolutely love this pose and design, but I'll go last. Samson, what do you think? You're an X Plus guy.
Oh, this is actually, I'm not upset about this. Most people would be, because we all know the history behind this certain design. But this is a positive for fans. I've grown to like this creation as the years have gone by, not as Godzilla, but as just a monster itself. I'm not upset about the design as it being a monster. It's just I'm the name as it's Gino, Godzilla in name only. That's exactly what it is. This is a big boy. 30. Oh yeah, the tag says 30. Yeah, and because of his posture and everything, I guess he's gonna have to have a stand like that. That's the only way he's gonna be able to stand up. I don't see any other way around it. It kind of stinks that they have to rely heavily on stuff like that, but this is a very dinosaurian, lurching forward, charging kind of kaiju. Will I be able to get this? I'll see. I don't have any other Geno figures in my collection, not even Bandai. I missed out on that when they came out. I want to see what he looks like next to other figures, like how big of a 30 he is. I mean, he's got to be huge because of that tail and the fact that he's longer than he is taller. Hopefully they don't do a bad job with the paint job, because the eyes really tell the story with this certain one. The eyes are heavily detailed on this thing in the film, so as beady as small as they are, that they better get it right. That's one thing I got to say. If you mess up the eyes on a figure, you mess up the whole figure. That's the unfortunate truth. But no, this is exciting. I think it looks great, and more power to the people that like this monster. If it was their introduction to the Godzilla franchise, hell yeah, we're finally getting a figure for those fans and people.
Adrian.
As P. Diddy said in his music video, "Come with me," because
oh god,
this thing looks absolutely incredible.
No, not that.
I do have
Eric.
I do have a Geno in my collection, but I've been waiting for experts to kind of announce one for the longest time now. Whether it was 25 centimeter or 30, I was gonna get it because again, I've grown out of the 98 hate. I honestly do love the creature as a design and everything. So I'm really excited to add this to my collection. And I pray to God they do the eyes correct also, Samson, because that's gonna completely mess it up. Because that design Godzilla has very specific eyes on them, so they can't mess that up. But I absolutely can't wait to grab this thing, because this thing's gonna be awesome. And I'm curious on if this is gonna be a standard release or what the big option is gonna be.
Good points.
Eric.
I can't believe you said that, Adrian, but we'll just move past that. But
no.
yeah,
T-O-M-E, Eric. T-O-M-E.
Okay, that's what P minute wanted to do. So anyways, this looks great. This looks amazing. This is 30, so this is right in my wheelhouse. I collect 30 centimeter figures. I hope they can engineer this thing to balance by itself without that stand. I really do hope that they make that tail solid to counterweight his front, and maybe even give him a stand just in case somebody just doesn't feel comfortable with him. But I feel like they need to make that tail solid and not hollow in any way, just to counterbalance him so he can sit a little bit better, so you don't need that knee stand kind of thing. Other than that, the sculpt looks amazing. Now, if anybody doesn't know, the sculptor behind this is actually the guy who sculpted the W Dragon G2000 and the Godzilla 2021. So we've already seen his work firsthand and what it looks like. So this already looks great, but I think we can rest easy and know that when this thing is finished, it's going to look absolutely superb, because this guy has already 2 releases, not even from X Plus, from a different company, who just knocked it out of the park with his design, his sculpts, and the overall look of the creature. So I'm really excited for this. I will definitely be buying this. And I'm all for it. I think it's going to be on the smaller size of the 30, because Zilla is not that big. Let's be honest. He's not a big, tremendous kaiju. Like he is a little bit smaller, and because he don't have the width, he don't have that girth. He has the length. He's slender and long. Like that's what he has.
Yeah.
So like, hey, come on now, don't even. So that's why I think some people are going to look at this and seem like he's a little bit small, but honestly, he might just fit right in there just because he's not as big as any other kaiju. So, and honestly, for the Rick, give me like an egg, just an egg that you can put down there, or a trio of eggs or something like that. Maybe a head pop, something like that would make just a lot of sense to be the Rick feature of it. So, or I mean, what if they did like a light up with the green like dorsal spines? Like how crazy would that be? That would be really crazy. But just spitballing. But just yeah, I'm all for this. Yeah, I want it.
I want the pile of tuna fish.
I back up everything you guys said. I love this. I'm definitely going to be getting this. This will be an instant pre-order from me. Sammy, you said it best. I know a lot of us have said this before on our other shows that specifically myself, I'm done with the Zilla or Gino hate. It consumed me as a fan for years, and I'm over it. I'm done with it. I'm not going to hate this film or the design anymore. I agree with you on your stance of it is a freaking awesome looking monster. It is a great looking creature design. It's just maybe not Godzilla. And I think that's honestly the biggest problem with that film and with this particular Godzilla is if this would have been a remake of Beast from 20,000 Fathoms or the giant Gila monster or something like that, everybody would have loved this film and there would have been no complaints, and hell, it maybe even would have had a franchise. But calling it Godzilla is, I think, what the problem was. But that's been retconned. It is now no longer Godzilla. It is Zilla. So, yeah, more power to it. Love this design. Love this figure. Kudos to X Plus for doing this. The knee stand, I do agree. It is a little like, but I'm okay with it. It's not huge. It's not horrible. It's, it is what it is. I think one easy way they could really get around this is if they made that knee stand like the Statue of Liberty or the Chrysler Building or something, a building from New York, or even just a generic building, I guess, if they had to pay the license to New York for it or whatever. But just have like a building of some kind as the stand to hold it up, something small. Eric, I love your idea of the eggs being the Rick option. I think that'd be so great. I have a feeling, though, we might be getting a little mini taxi that goes in its mouth or something. That would be cool. Kind of funny, too. But I would prefer the eggs for sure. Oh, yeah. Hey, there you go, Leslie. Great minds think alike. For sure.
Well, if you really want to piss off fans like what I said, just give us a big-ass pile of tuna fish and put that next to them.
Oh, God.
Here's a closer look at the face. The detail's great. Whoops, sorry about that. The detail's great. It's a beautiful figure. Great. It's a great freaking monster design. I actually wouldn't be mad if Zilla was brought back in some capacity down the line. Mm-hmm. Not in a standalone film, but in a Godzilla film of some kind. So,
well, with the GMK continuity, we know now, at least with Toho, they give it continuity in the film, that it was like, oh yeah, the thing in New York. Well, they thought it was Godzilla, but it wasn't. So it's been dubbed as a cousin breed. We've talked about that several times and dubbed this thing as like a cousin breed, like the difference between dogs and wolves. So that's the only thing that makes this acceptable in the Godzilla universe, is that, okay, it's a cousin breed. It wasn't actually Godzilla. Americans were dumb. They thought that it was, but we know it's not.
Yep. All right, moving on. We got some new SH Monster Arts coming down the pipe. I'm going to kind of just go through this one. We all kind of say the same stuff, as always, when it comes to articulated. If somebody wants to say something about a particular slide, just go ahead and interject. We got the Final Wars Spiral Ray version of red spiral ray version of Godzilla, which is really cool. It's pretty much just a rehash or a retread of the already released Final Wars version. But for those of you that are completionists, I'm sure you guys will love it. And it does look great. The red really makes it pop.
It does.
Honestly, I just
remember that scene in the movie.
As your Ghidorah killer, man.
I think it's crazy that they went with the last like scene of the movie, the spiral ray instead of like his normal blue.
Mm-hmm.
I just think they were just trying to switch it up a little bit, which is nice. Like we've seen all the same things all over again. Redone. So it is good that they did that. Plus, they added this extra, which is pretty sweet. So.
Yep, and I think that's going to be the big seller is the extra as well. Yeah. To me, if I did end up getting this Monster Arts pack, it would be for the Gotengo. There actually was a Gotengo exactly like this released when Final Wars came out, and it came with a little stand. I actually have it.
Me too.
That's kind of cool. We don't really see the vehicles that often, so that's pretty neat. And the Gotengo's a great ship, great design.
Yeah.
And you know what? And I actually like the Final Wars Godzilla. So.
Absolutely. Love the thinner Godzilla designs, man. They go so hard. So yeah, it's good stuff.
Eric, now I know you're not an articulated guy.
Let's go, baby. I don't even care. Dude. I will buy this. No questions asked. This is going to be mine. I don't even care.
Well, don't stop now, Eric. The floor is yours. I will let you take this one.
This is amazing. Finally, we actually get some love for 75, even though we're celebrating the goddamn anniversary for this thing for 50 years, and we get nothing of it all freaking year long. And we finally get something, and I love it. Like, I'm all for it. Now, I will say, I hope this is kind of still prototype. I hope they change some things. I think the hands aren't where they need to be. Maybe the head tweaked just slightly, but other than that, like it's a pretty good overall sculpt so far. I cannot believe that this happened, but yeah, I don't collect Monster Arts per se or articulated, honestly, but man, when you're gonna be making something out of my favorite movie, you damn right I'm gonna be buying this thing. So, and this is one of my favorite suits of all time. So I'm super excited for this. So, a little bit of tweaking. And make this thing just absolutely exceptional. Make it on par with the 68 Godzilla, because I think that was one of the best sculpts they've ever done so far for Monster Arts. So get it on that
72.
Oh my god! And we'll be good. So yes, absolutely.
I just need to smush the face on
should be not too far behind. So. You told me not to give it.
Yeah, it's funny. Eric finally gets a Godzilla representation of his favorite. And what does he do? He spends this entire time that I so graciously let him talk, nitpicking the design and saying what he would have done differently. That just goes to show you that you can never make Eric happy.
I'm just particular, especially with my favorite. It has to hit all the levels, man. It really does. And like I said, this is just like I hope this is just a proto. Like, let's take it back. Let's get people's opinions. Let's take that opinions, that advice, and let's retool it maybe just a little bit. There's not much they have to do. Let's perfect it and really make it a worthwhile release. Let's not cut corners. Let's keep doing what they've been doing lately with these pretty decent and solid sculpts that we have gotten from Monster Arts as of late. So let's just keep going on that level, and then we will be good.
Yeah, they just need to smush the nose a little bit, and
just slightly, ever so slightly.
Yeah.
But it looks,
Go ahead, Sammy.
No, I think it looks good for a show. Yeah, finally, Eric's getting some love, and 75 is getting some love. But why can nobody nail it on the first time ever? Ever. Nobody can ever nail that sculpt. Except, well, the original Bandai, the MM28. But that's it. That's it.
Well, Monster Maker 28 did too. So
I said
MM28.
Yeah, he said that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the only one. Well, and maybe the Billiken. The Billiken was very good also.
No, I said Bandai, OG Bandai from the 50th.
Yeah, and I'm saying Billiken.
Okay, good for you.
Have you seen that kid?
All right. So much sexual tension. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and speed through these because we all kind of feel the same about Articulated, and we have a whole other slideshow to get to. So, we got the Minosaurus or the Godzillasaurus, Godzilla -1, the Odo Island, whatever you want to call it. Looks great. Getting the repackaged aggregate set of Destroya plus the Godzilla Jr. and with a little bit tweaking of the paint apps and stuff, which is pretty cool. So for those of you that maybe missed out on Godzilla Jr. or the Crab or the aggregate sets, Evolution set, now's your chance to get it into your collection. Getting another GMK Godzilla. I think this is now the 4th one, if I'm not mistaken.
God damn.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. But again, I guess if you missed the first ones, here's your chance to get the others. Godzilla 2002 from Godzilla. Sammy, I swear, you're right in my ear, man. The Godzilla 2002 Ex-Mechagodzilla, which is pretty cool. Continuing the line of Articulated, we got a new Burning Godzilla from Haya. Now, this actually looks beautiful. The joints are nice and tight. That was really a big problem when Monster Arts first came out, is the big gaps in the joints and stuff. And it seems like a lot of that has been fixed by Haya. Haya is just once again coming out with these incredible figures. I think this might be the best Articulated Burning Godzilla out there. And I'm tempted, and I'm not even an Articulated guy. So real quick, anybody yes, no, and maybe something real quick on this Haya Burning?
I'm definitely getting it.
Okay, Adrian? Eric?
No, I won't get this. And yeah, Leslie's like, Eric will be pissed. I ain't pissed, but let's be honest, it's another Burning Godzilla that's has been done to death. So
it is.
Oh boy. And they get more love for Burning Godzilla than any other movie, and it's crazy.
I mean, we'll talk about that next month.
Yeah, sure.
Sammy, any interest from you?
Looks good. That's all I can say. I like the ferociousness of him. I kind of like now that I'm seeing his hands are a little closed, like he's clenched fisted and pissed off. Looks good, but I think we all are in agreement for the most part. We don't do Articulated unless something really stands out to us, and this ain't it for me. Burning's just, it is what it is. It's overhyped.
Oscar brought up a good point. He says the cheeks look a little puffy, but other than that, it's a great.
He just woke up,
and I agree. It's cheeks are just a tad puffy, but overall, it's a great figure. It looks beautiful. All right, so that will do it for the first slideshow.
Woohoo!
Yay!
And then
Lots of good
stuff. Now we're down.
Lots of good stuff.
Is we got a bunch of new Mondo reveals at Designer Con just this past, or technically just this weekend. A bunch of stuff. We have a new Mothra poster. Do you guys mind if I just go through some of these and then I'll stop at some of the bigger ones? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna stop here at this one. The second, this is actually, Yeah, for real,
Dude, for real.
And it's a shame because I don't think that it's Mondo that's bringing the company down. I think it's Funko itself, and Mondo is going to suffer the consequences, and hopefully Mondo can be sold off to somebody who keeps it going, because Mondo really is just coming out with some amazing stuff.
Yes,
and it's weird though, because I guess we shouldn't say that it's not Mondo bringing it down, right? Because I guess we don't know, but I think all of their Godzilla stuff sells extremely well, but I have no idea how the rest of their stuff sells. Maybe the rest of their stuff sells like crap. I have no idea. But so this poster is very cool. It's just like the Showa dream come true, pretty much. I brought this up to Eric. I thought for sure he would get this, considering his boy Titano is almost front and center. But Eric, you didn't. Is there a reason why?
I didn't, because honestly, I don't have room on my walls for another poster. I have posters stacked up in my closet, just are not being shown to the world, and I can't buy another one and justify buying it. I just can't. Even though I love Titanosaurus is right there, front and center, fighting Godzilla. That's awesome. I love that, and I do dig this all Showa, even some kaiju that not even in the Godzilla verse, but was from Toho themselves. I couldn't do it. I got to start being smart about my space and about what I get, because it's running very low, and I can't buy everything. So.
For sure. I understand completely.
I'm trying to figure out
before we continue. Go ahead, Samson.
Who's that under Rodan's left wing, or the right side for us? That's the one monster in the center. I can't figure out who that is.
That's
all the way in the back.
That's the Gargantua's fighting.
Oh, it is. I just looked through the whole thing, and I'm like, okay, I know who that is. That is. This is. I mean, it's radical. It's every Showa kaiju from Toho, pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah,
pretty much.
The organic ones for them. Well, like the good guys / organic creatures. Yeah. It looks like, except for Jaguar for some reason.
Ugh, because he has to be thrown in everything. Adrian, what do you think? Was this a pickup for? Well, you actually don't. You don't have to say, because we're going to do box days. But what do you think of the actual poster itself?
This is absolutely beautiful. I'm glad I look for this in the aftermarket somewhere. But I definitely want to pick this up, because this is incredible. I hope I can get it one day. Yeah, exactly.
Samson, sorry. Yeah, for sure. Samson, any desire from you to get this poster?
I'm not really much of an art collector. I can appreciate what they're doing here, but it's not something that it's not a rabbit hole that I dive down. Jesus Christ. Calling me. Sorry, guys. Hold
on. I'll say this, while if everybody could do us all a huge favor, hit that like button on our videos. It helps the algorithm. Do us a favor. Don't be a host. Share our show. Tell your friends. Invite your family. We won't steal your girls.
Yeah.
All righty then.
Samson, continue.
Oh, that was it. I said I don't buy art.
Okay, moving on. We got another Burning Godzilla vs. Destroya poster for Mondo. This actually looks really great. Anybody going to add this in their collection?
Negative.
It's so tempting just because of the artist. I love Tom Whalen. He does just tremendous work. I have all of his other releases, and I might have to pass on this, but I really don't want to. So
fake fan.
I don't have room. I don't have room for this stuff, dude. I really don't.
I understand. That's I mean, all the posters are beautiful. I want them all, but I have a stack of probably 30 posters that and prints and stuff that I haven't hung or framed because of room and whatever, and it's just
Well, just do what Trump did and build a whole new ballroom on the side of your house, and then you have room for all that shit. Come on.
Give me money and I will.
Ooh!
We got a Godzilla.
He goes
and
past it.
We got a Godzilla Gigan poster. Samson, any desire from you?
See, it's like 16-bit. It's like 16
Maybe so. I'm kind of liking this. I like the video game aspect of it. The health bars, and that's okay. All right. Tempting. Yes.
Very much so.
Mighty tempting.
Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla with Jordan's boy King Caesar. We got a Godzilla and Hedorah in the Attack Peter. In the Attack Peter colors and sculpts. Just kind of cool. This is definitely, unfortunately, a pass for me. Again, just out of room and necessity. It's just not something. But this next one.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Do you know how hard it was to not buy this? This is incredible. I freaking love it. But I have to be a good boy, and because of space, I'm not going to get it.
And your baby.
I'll sell the baby.
Yes, Lewis.
Yes,
from
Lewis.
Oh God, another one of these.
They dropped this stuff on their website, and then some of it was available to pick up at the actual con. So I believe all of this stuff is sold out. Unfortunately, Mondo stuff goes so quick that you have to be on the ball, otherwise you just miss out. So
absolutely.
We're getting a new colorway of the Rodan Mothra 64 set. Like blue and brown, I guess it is. I have a couple of the other Rodans, Rodan and Mothras. They're great figures, great sculpts, great designs, but just not for me. Eric?
No, not for me. I got the one that I wanted, and I'm just gonna stick with it. I'm not gonna get dupes. Just don't want space.
Adrian?
Already got the Galaxy one. I don't need that one. I'm cool.
That sucks, Frank.
Man. Yeah, Frank, I was literally checking out, and it left. It wouldn't let me on one of the things coming up here. Samson, anything for you on this?
No, but I like that they're basing this off of the Bull Mark colorway. Is what it looks like. The original Bull Mark Rodan colorway.
I can see that.
Blue to the tan base color. So that's neat.
Yeah, very good observation on that, Sam. Honestly, yeah. I actually didn't even catch that until you said it. So
yeah, same.
That's the first thing I was like, wait a minute, I know this colorway. Oh, that's right.
Here's one that caught Eric's eye. The Attack Peter. What is this the jungle variant? I believe it was called.
Yeah.
Jungle Guardian variant.
Eric.
Looks great. I dig the colors for some reason. I don't know why. It's very different. Kind of very Hanna-Barbera-esque for me, I guess. You know, and maybe that's why it kind of piqued my interest a little bit, but yeah, I had to pass. Again. I just can't right now. So good stuff.
Adrian.
Well, unfortunately, this one's already sold out. Well, if it wasn't, I probably would have got that because I'm sucker for Green Godzilla, so I definitely would have got this if it didn't sell out in 2 seconds.
Samson.
I like the head design. I like the sculpt. I like the colorway. It is very nice. And damn, these things do sell out fast. It sounds like from our comment section.
Within minutes, yes.
Oh my God. What's the limited to? Like 100 something, 300? How much of a run do they do? Like 50 of these things? I mean, come on. I was going to
200, 300.
Okay. Well, I guess I can see why it sells out.
They did
I think they're less.
About 350.
250.
I do like the head. I like the different design. And God damn, look at this thing.
The next colorway in the Urban Aztec series is the Golden God version of King Ghidra, which I think this looks unbelievably amazing. The black really makes the gold pop, and this one did not actually sell out in minutes because it is a $300 price tag. So this one was available for a little bit longer, but still, I believe is sold out now. Eric.
Yeah, man, it looks gorgeous. It does. It really does. I dig it. I really do. But I'm not buying duplicates. I got the one I wanted. I'm happy with mine. It is a very impressive figure. If you did not pick one up yet, pick one up. You will not regret it in any way, shape, or form. This thing is stunning in person, and it has a presence for sure on any shelf. So do not sleep on this thing. I understand it's like $275 plus shipping and tariff fee, honestly, but it is really worth it. So definitely grab one when you can, because this thing is amazing.
And then you drop it.
I think this is the best release out of the three so far for Ghidra. Adrian.
No, it does look great. The black makes it pop for sure. Definitely not one I would get. I don't have any Aztec ones, so I'll be skipping this one also.
Samson.
You heard what I said in the beginning. I already gave you a response when I first saw it. It looks brilliant, but I don't collect these style of figures. I can appreciate the art and what they do, but also that price point is a little steep. I have to really want something to spend the Benjamins on them.
For sure. I understand completely. And I
don't
really
even have
do
a
want
son.
this one. I just don't. That makes it trickier when you got a family. For sure.
God, how many times?
Mondo's bringing back the 84, which is a little shocking. It's been kind of quiet on the 84 front. I thought that maybe they were done with these for a while, but apparently not. What colorway is this? Lemonade or something like that? Strawberry or watermelon?
Rose. This is the rose variant.
Rose variant. Okay. And then rosé. Not only the rose variant, a rosé, we have a pink and blue variant.
Nightshade pink.
Nightshade pink. Thank you, Adrian.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
And just kidding. I thought there was 3.
No, just 2.
So any interest for you guys to get any of the 84s? Like I said, they kind of thought maybe they retired the 84s, but maybe with all of Funko's money problems, they're like, we gotta make some more, a few more cents on everything we can. Let's bust out these old molds. So, Eric, what do you think on these two?
No, it'll be a pass for me, but I feel like they need to redo the sculpt and actually bring it out in the more of the 8-inch type height for the figure. It's too small. This was like their first attempt at the Sofubi. I get it, but it's too small for me. I like the bigger style that they're doing now. I think they need to redo this like they did with the Attack Peter, where it came out with the smaller scale. Now they redid it and doing it in the bigger scale, and they definitely need to do it for this 84. And then I would definitely rebuy it just for that simple fact, because I like uniformity, honestly. So, but no, I won't buy anything like this. I got mine long ago on a very pricey aftermarket, which sucked, and not doing it again. So,
Adrian.
I'm honestly on the exact same boat as Eric, word for word, honestly. And I was going to say the exact same thing he did, so I won't rehash it. These are kind of cool, and I don't have the Mondo 84, but yeah, it's too small, and it won't work with, and it won't go with the rest of my Mondo figures that I have, so I won't be getting this.
Hey, you can buy mine.
Sammy.
Ditto.
All right. Boom. That's what I like. Direct and to the point.
Fast.
Fast and unsatisfying.
Gotta go fast.
Speaking of
speak for yourself.
The mold. Speaking of unretiring the molds, Mondo came back with two new versions of Biolante. Again,
I need some water.
Whatever. I mean, hey, at this point, why not? Let's have 3,700 different colorways of everything. I mean, how many of those G89 Sofubi's versions were there?
Oh God, the Marusan.
Yeah.
Oh God.
There was like 100 and something, and
yeah,
there was like 100 something,
and whatever. So, I guess when it rains, it pours. Eric, what are you thinking about these Biolantes?
I do love this sculpt. It is really cool. I actually sold mine because I wanted another one and I haven't been able to acquire it yet. So I'm still on the hunt for the one I really want. These look great, but not the colorway and look that I'm looking for. But still, they're great to have. So definitely pick them up. You won't be disappointed. So they are good.
For sure. Adrian.
It'll be a pass for me. As much as I love Godzilla vs. Biolante, it's a pass for me.
Samson must have had to have stepped away. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I love this sculpt. I think it is a beautiful Biolante sculpt, but ultimately just not in the cards right now. If I were to see them at like G-Fest next year for a not horrible markup, I might contemplate getting them, just the completionist in me, but as of right now, it's a pass.
Yeah.
And I think the show stealer of the announcements, in my opinion, the one that got away from moi, as I was literally checking out, it sold out, which broke my heart. It is the Galaxy colorway of Space Godzilla, and it's beautiful. I love this sculpt from Mondo. I have 4 others of this design, of this colorway, and I love it, and it breaks my heart that this got away from me, but it did. Eric.
Yeah, man, I think this was the show stealer for sure for Mondo. Everybody was talking about this crystal version. And it looks fantastic. It really does. It just sucks that the bots got the control of everything and really kind of went out before any real fan could get it, which really has me sad that Mondo kind of let this happen. They were doing so well on controlling the bots, making sure you push the button where it says that I am a human, not a bot, and then you can actually order said item. So this does make me sad, and I hope Mondo either re-releases this on another convention or another run and gives people a chance to actually have a legitimate chance at getting it, because it is a crowd pleaser, honestly. But they need to always stay on top of those drops and those bots, because they're never going away. People are still doing this stuff. And it really sucks for us true fans that we just really like the design or the colorway or the sculpt, and we just want to collect them. We're not doing it to resell them anyway. We just love them so much. So, but yeah, it's cool. I got mine. I got one, but it's not the one I want. So it's another one that I am looking for, a different version that I really think is the superior out of all of them so far. So I had to pass on this
one. Adrian.
This one does look incredible. I do have the Trinity version of it already, so I definitely won't be getting this. But everybody who wasn't able to get it, I'm sorry. I can only imagine how quickly this thing did sell out, and it is a cool looking piece, though.
For sure. Sammy.
Fucking bots. Where's my gun? This is beautiful. I'm not even the biggest Space Godzilla fan, and I got to say, this is astonishing. I love the translucent vinyl, the colorway, the icy blue. Man, Goji, I want to hear from Goji Franklin if he got this thing. He's the ultimate of collectors when it comes to this stuff. So I want to know if he was able to snag it, because if anybody deserves it, it's that boy right there. Because No, I love this. I don't collect this kind of stuff, but I appreciate what they did. This is awesome.
For sure. Like I said, I think that this was definitely the show stealer from Mondo this year. It's beautiful. That crystally, it is not glass. It is soft vinyl, but it does look like it, and the colors are so crisp and great.
Crystal.
All right. Also, we're getting a repaint of the different colorway of the Godzilla and UFO. Yep, I'm gonna go through these a little quick. The glowing variants. We're getting a jade version of the Urban Aztec, which is pretty cool. Can't really say I'm surprised by the jade version of it. That does seem to kind of fit into the Mayan Aztec type world. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty cool. Getting some new shirts. Got from, again, this is all from Mondo. Oops. Calm down, Eric. Calm down. All right, Eric. Go ahead, Eric.
Come on now. I know we were talking about Space Godzilla and that figure, and that's great. But honestly, this is the one that stole the whole completely convention for me. This is the Acro Godzilla 1991. This is their prototype. This is a 40-centimeter figure. So it is going to be a big chungus for sure. So, man, oh man, I was really excited for this. And I knew this was coming. I didn't think it was going to be at Designer Con, but it was, and it looks, and I'm not even into stylized figures per se, but man, this one is freaking sick as hell. Like, it is awesome. I will definitely be picking this thing up because this looks nasty good. So
before we continue, I'm going to go ahead and hit play because we have a little look here, a video thanks to our friends at our friend Chris. Do you want to say something?
No. Yeah, I was just gonna say keep the volume down, and then you can hit play.
Is that what did you just turn the volume down?
I muted it. It should be fine.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play here. We have a little short clip. Chris Olio of Seismic was nice enough to record this video for us. So here's an exclusive first look at the Acro 91 Godzilla.
Sizzle reel.
Oh, God.
This beautiful.
Gorgeous.
All right, guys. Do I need to go get the ice? Are you going to be okay?
Oh, no. I'm just letting it happen.
No, this really is I'm not a model guy at all. And this, go ahead, Eric.
And it's not going to be a model.
Oh, no, it's not.
No, it's not going to be a model. It's going to be a fully assembled, painted figure coming out, dude.
Oh, well, then I will probably be getting this because I love the more stylized aspects of figures. I'm a big stylized guy, so this is a for sure probable buy for me. Adrian, what do you think?
On the same boat. That's the second. I just need to know when it's dropping and how much when I got to pick it up. I'm
exactly. Right on. Samson.
I'm fine.
Of course you are.
All right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're not a big fan of 91, are you? I forgot about that.
And he hates Say, honestly. Let's be honest.
He's a hater.
Well, I'm also not a huge stylized fan. So.
Okay. No, for sure. Listen, it looks beautiful. It's a fantastic sculpt. But if you're not a stylized fan, you're not going to like this for sure. But man alive, it is beautiful. Definitely going to be a pre-order for me for sure. I just want to say thank you again to Chris Olio of Seismic Toys for taking this video for us and letting us be a little bit of a sneak peek into this to the con since we weren't there. Also, if those of you who are not aware, the last dinosaur figure by Seismic Toys is up for pre-order right now. It looks amazing. We Eric and I sat down with Alex and Chris last week and talked with them about everything. If you guys are interested in information, the details of that figure, go ahead and watch that video from last week, and you'll get all the information and details there. But yeah, oh my gosh, what a beautiful figure. Beautiful. I love the second head. I love that. I love the second head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I bet you do.
All right, jumping back into Mondo, we have another colorway. This time it's coming with a heat ray, just like the jungle green or jungle whatever. This one is Vice City variant, which is
Vice City.
Hey, you do you, boo.
Which they actually did with the 84 when they initially did that run. They actually did this Vice City colorway, so it's kind of funny that they're bringing it back.
Yeah.
For this, is this like a Grand Theft Auto thing?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Wait a minute.
Basically, yeah. Basically, yeah.
Interesting. All right. Moving on. Got a few more here. Got a. I'm assuming it looks like a glow in the dark version.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
And to me, I think that this was number 2, but like honestly, you could make the argument that this was number 1 for the show. The Urban Aztec line continues to expand. You can see there first we had the Godzilla, and then in the prior slides we had King Ghidorah, and now of course we're getting the Queen herself, Mothra. What's fascinating to me about this is that she is in kind of her normal colors. She's not in that Urban Aztec colorways of like the red and green or whatever. So that's pretty interesting to me. This is awesome. Absolutely going to be purchasing this. Eric. You know what, Eric? I've run to you first a lot. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
First.
Yeah.
Adrian.
First, I did. Oh.
I'll be passing this one also. But also being smart about space as well.
Did you say you're passing on this, Adrian? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm passing on it.
Wow. Okay. That's shocking to me. Samson.
I agree with you, Joe. I like that they're going the more raw route where it does have its natural cinema paint scheme to it, just like it looked in the movie, but the Urban Aztec style. I don't collect these, but I can appreciate the art. And I when you switch to the slide, I said, wow, because it is good.
It is.
I'm going to kick myself when I realize that I want these later.
You are.
I know.
Eric.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. I got the other two. I'm gonna get this one. Yeah, it is weird that they do the normal color scheme, but I'm still here for it. I still like it. And actually, what's really cool is that if you've seen pictures of this, you flip it over on the back, it actually resembles a death moth. So they're able to put that design on the back of Mothra. Basically, think of Silence of the Lambs with that death moth. Oh. They put that on the back of Mothra as a design. So they were able to get that officially okayed by Toho to put that on there, so that has that on the back. So it looks really cool, really sick. So it just adds to this figure.
Absolutely. We're getting a new UFO Sofubi with King Ghidorah popping out this time. I actually think it's kind of cool. I don't know if I'll get it. It just depends on the funds, but I'm such a huge King Ghidorah fan that if it pops up and it's a decent price, I think I would for sure pre-order it instead of waiting. but I love the colors, nice and vibrant, great design. Eric.
Yeah, I pass on the Godzilla UFO, and I'm gonna have to pass on this one. It's just they're not doing it for me, I guess. So it's just a hard pass for me. They look great, but just not doing it for me. So
Okay. Samson.
Hard pass.
Adrian.
hard pass.
Hard pass.
All right, moving on. We have the Tanaka Studios Burning variant of Godzilla 54. There's another one too, as you can see in the background of that. Coming in 2026, soft vinyl figure. Adrian, what are your thoughts on these?
So I think next time they have the normal variant. Yeah, that one. I think that's a normal variant. Actually looks like a different color too. But I honestly do love this sculpt and love this design. I'll definitely be picking this up. Not the burning variant, because the burning variant has been done to death. So I'll probably just get the normal colorway of it, because this sculpt is amazing.
The blue one you're talking?
Probably this. Well, maybe the blue. Either this one or the blue one. One of those two.
Get the blue one or the burning one. That's what I prefer.
Hot Cheeto and blue raspberry.
The burning one. Well, I'll save my opinion for last. Samson.
No, I remember when we first started talking about these when this design came out, and it had that very cheese look to it, and y'all lost your minds and you were ready to see it painted. I agree. I think that the standard one, the gray, is the way to go. I will not be getting the hot Cheeto or blue raspberry or standard, but I like the standard the best. It's vicious and it's ferocious and just I mean, it's an gnarly design.
Eric.
Yeah, it is different. It's very stylized. But I don't know. I'm not the biggest 54 design collector and fan overall. So I'll probably pass on this. It looks great. Tanaka did a fantastic sculpt, as he always does, and he does his own version, his own kind of stylized, very rugged, very sharp looking Godzillas. So it looks great, but I think I'll have to pass on this because I'm just not the biggest 54 fan.
I like this. I definitely will not be getting the blue variant. It would be between the original and the burning. The original, I just feel like there's not enough color in it though to make it pop, and I feel like the burning is actually too much color. If that makes sense, like
Gotcha.
to where it almost, I don't know. Tanaka's mold design sculpt is amazing, and actually the burning version kind of reminds me of the 84-85 poster. So,
Very true.
So, which makes me really kind of heavily lean towards the burning.
Yes. Good point.
Yeah, the blues. I don't know how Samson did it. Jerk off pass or whatever.
Yep, hard pass. You got it right.
Hard pass. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's great. I think that is gonna do it. Yeah. So yeah, it'd be between the original and the burning.
Okay.
Oh, did I do that?
I
didn't mean to do that.
Not me.
Oh man! All right, that was a lot of content and material to get through. It was 2 weeks. We did it under an hour and a half, just barely. Guys, thanks for joining. Any last comments, questions, concerns, things you want to plug before we skedaddle?
Well, I did want to talk about one last thing very quickly on the video game aspect of things.
Pete's sake.
So, new console is coming for players. This is exciting. I always got to throw the video game aspect of things into the mix. The Steam machine. This is going to be, instead of people having to get a full-fledged PC to play PC games, Valve is releasing the Steam machine, which is a Steam console. You can play any and all games on Steam, Steam exclusives, PlayStation 5, Xbox games. So this is going to be a console that has the same power as a PC, but it can't do all the Google searches and stuff. It's going to come out early 2026, so use your tax dollars to pick up this awesome new console, play some games that you haven't played before. Could be some Godzilla stuff out there, monster stuff that you haven't played that's on Steam. Steam, y'all know what Steam is, right? The PC way of playing video games.
Yeah.
So this was announced this weekend, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm excited about it. This will give me a chance to play some franchises I haven't gotten a chance to play because I have a gaming laptop, but it doesn't have the power of a PC, and I don't have a PlayStation 5, so a lot of the exclusives that are on PlayStation are on Steam. So this is exciting in that aspect, and that is how fast I'm going to wrap that up so that Joe doesn't have an aneurysm.
Or you could just wait until they release it on freaking Xbox, because the console wars are over. Like there's no such thing as exclusives anymore. Like eventually every console is going to have every single game.
Well, there are a lot of things on Steam that are Steam only, like Steam exclusives that indie gamers create that are fun and interesting, and so I'm interested in this. And the fact that this has the power of
I'm sorry, I'm not going to buy a whole brand new system that's going to be $600 for indie game developers. I'm sorry, but no.
Well, there's more than just indie game developers, but it's okay. You can. I think it's cool. They're basically rebranding the GameCube and bringing it back for. So yeah, who would have thought GameCube would have gotten resurrected for new players? But this is something that's exciting for people that don't want to have to spend thousands of dollars on a gaming PC to play these games. But yeah, that is the gaming aspect of things from yours truly, with all my nerdy video gamification stuff.
All right. Quickly, Samson, you can talk about this.
Well, in the coming weeks, we are having a unique 50th anniversary. This is not going to be your typical 50th anniversary, but it is something that is not talked about enough. And honestly, it's because it's a little hard to find. I'm honestly trying to get my hands on a physical copy of this before our show on the 30th, because I need to be, being that I'm hosting this, I need to watch the freaking movie again. This is a very unique, one of a kind. It's not Toho. This was made in China, right? This was a Chinese. Yes, this is a Chinese tokusatsu film. Very Ultraman-esque tokusatsu. It's balls to the wall fun. It's 1975. Eric recommended it to me on my list of stuff I'd never seen before, and I was happy that I was able to do it for us. I think that was the beginning of this year, because you were like, hey, it's this year's movie, and we put that on. So that might have been in January or February, but it's been a while. So yeah, I'm gonna have to practice doing my backflips to mimic what happens in this film. All the backflips, it's too much to describe and talk about. I don't want to ruin the plot either, but this is our next show on November the 30th. So yeah, after y'all are recovering from your Thanksgiving hangover, you can come enjoy some tokusatsu ridiculous fun with our group of friends here.
Absolutely.
Right on. No, that's very cool. It's a very kind of obscure series property, and that was the weirdest way anyone's ever drank out of a jug ever. Like, no, it's cool because not a lot of people talk about the obscure, and that's kind of what Super Inframan is at this point, and it'll be great to have that discussion and content on the channel. I think that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, no, good job, Sammy. Thank you for plugging that. Also, just real quickly, want to give a shout out to all of you guys that watched us live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want to give another special little plug real quick to Chris Olio of Seismic. Thank you again for that video. Also, if you guys are interested in the Last Dinosaur figure, make sure you check out seismictoys.com for all of those, for all of that information and pre-ordering information on the Kickstarter and things like that. Join us on all of our socials, Monsters with Attitude. We are on all platforms. Our link tree is down here on the bottom. Also, if you guys buy anything from Super 7, if you guys could do us a huge favor and use our link tree or go to super7.com/monsters with attitude 2024. It helps support the channel, helps us continue to do the giveaways, helps us continue to bring special guests to conventions like we did with Kyle Craig back at G-Fest this year. And as always, hit that like button, subscribe, do us all a huge favor. We are your favorite podcast. In order to keep doing this, we need your guys' help and support. We thank you guys all from the bottom of our hearts. As Captain Gordon says, don't be a hoe, share our show. And as always, it is one phrase, 3 words, embrace
the attitude.
Embrace the attitude.